Curious what the software is going to look like on the Surface Duo? I've got you covered. What's up everybody, Brad here, and late last year, Microsoft announced this guy, the Surface Duo. It is running Android, and it is going to be a phone, yes, a phone from Microsoft. This isn't all that new. We've heard about this, we've known about it. There's also a bigger brother called the Surface Neo, which is running Windows 10X, but we got a first look at the software because this week Microsoft released the software development kit for this product. And what that means is that developers can now start building applications. But if you also kind of work backwards through the SDK, you can truly understand what the UI is going to look and feel like. And so thanks to Phone Designer, he has mocked up what the UI looks like. Well, it's not even a mock-up, but he's placed it over the hardware. And we'll just get to it. So you can see here, this is the Surface Duo, and this is the video that he created using an overlay of what the software will look like on that particular hardware when it arrives later this year. And it's neat. You can see here how Microsoft is thinking about using this unique dual screen setup, about how you can multitask, how you can have one application on one side and another application on the other side. And it's important to point out that Microsoft is pushing more, at least at this time, towards a dual screen device future, not a single foldable display. Remember, there's things like the Galaxy Fold and all of those different iterations, but they have plastic displays. I actually think that the glass display is like on the Surface Duo and eventually the Surface Neo is the superior way until they get foldable displays that are not really cheap feeling at the end of the day. But the nice thing is here is that by Microsoft building out this dual display kind of setup, it will transition nicely into a foldable display once that technology is in a state that is, kind of mass market ready. Don't get me wrong, I still think this device is going to be incredibly expensive, but it's a forward-looking thing for Microsoft. And this walkthrough of the UI just gives you a flavor of how dual screens can work with multiple different applications, how you can access quick access features, how you can move things around to make it truly yours. Now, there's still a lot of questions like battery life, horsepower, and all that stuff, and hopefully the UI runs as fast and fluid as it does, or at least appears here in this setup. But this is a first look at this device. Now, don't get me wrong, when Windows 10X for the Surface Neo, which should ship around the same time, arrives, I'll be curious to see how similar they are, because while they're very similar devices in style, right? They're both foldable. They are vastly different in what is running it. One's running Android, the other one's running Windows. But there you go, guys. That was your first look. We'll run through it here just as a parting message about how this device looks. You can obviously rewind this video and get another look at Phone Designer's great work about how he overlaid all of this information. And I don't know about you guys, but looking at this, it makes me excited to see how this device is going to ship and how it's actually going to perform out in the real world. This is a first look at the software. The things are going to change and absolutely will change. We're in January. This device won't ship until, I would guess, maybe October, November, sometime around there. And so there you go, guys. There is your first look at the Surface Duo software and how Microsoft is thinking about two-panel displays and how they can make use of it with the Android operating system. That's all I got, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We'll catch all of you right back here next time.